was riding a motorcycle and lost control. But as soon as I have more information or whatever, I'll let y'all know. But I know this ain't what you want to see, and this ain't usually what we do, but I had an accident. I actually got hit. I was not on my motorcycle. I was flying a drone at an event at a motorcycle shop, and somehow the lady, it was a lady, real sweet lady. It was a total accident, and I contacted her through text, through the owner of the shop, and I told her, I said, make sure you never quit riding. This was an accident. I totally get it. And so don't beat yourself up about it. It's something that we've all done. I used to do it. And let me explain some more about it and how it happened. So there was an event at a dealership, and there was a riding event behind it in a little field, and it was a bunch of ADV bikes. It was like, bring your ADV bikes, and we're going to set up this course. And it was a organization putting it on, and so everything, they signed all the waivers and everything, had the rider sign the waivers. And so everybody had gotten in line and had started to go through this course. And I'll put some pictures up through this. And I was actually back there flying my drone, trying to get some video coverage for this that they could use maybe in one of their posts on Facebook or YouTube or whatever. But so I was back there flying my drone, and I had a guy talking to me that was actually wanting to buy a drone, and he was quizzing the hell out of me. But anyway, so I was doing kind of two things at one time, and I was telling him, hey, don't buy a $200 drone. They're worthless. Spend some money on a good one. But anyways, so I was standing back there filming, and I'm back there, and everything's going good. I'm getting some over the course shots, and everything's going good. I guess this young lady, and these are on off-road bikes, and I guess when she come out of this field, there's a little jump up curb, and I've done it myself on my dirt bike a long time ago, but she hit that curb, and it probably caught the back wheel and probably threw her off track, and she whiskey throttled it. And man, the next thing I know it was like boom. I mean, I hit the front of that bike. She caught me on my left side, and it was wide open. I'd probably say it was, I don't know, there wasn't a whole lot of distance for her to cover coming out of that field to me, but I'd say it's probably 15, 18 mile an hour hit, but it was at full inertia. I mean, I know I look like crap. I haven't shaved in a week. I came in here last Saturday at about, I think it was 11:30 when I got here to the hospital. They did a bunch of CAT scans, and I'll show that CAT scan of my leg bone. It's below my knee, left side, and it's kind of a weird deal. I'm not going to be able to put weight on it for 2 months. They're saying 2 months. I think I'll beat those odds, but maybe not. But I would almost bet you I would. But I know I look like hell, and I'm sorry about it. And but anyways, I'll put up a picture. You should be seeing a picture of that CT scan of my leg. So I come into the hospital. They did a CT. I actually had a cut right there on my forehead. And so out on the scene after she hit me, after she hit me, I'm laying in the grass. And so I've got this bleeding right here, which looks like nothing now. But I'll put another picture up of what it kind of scabbed up like. But and so I had that bleeding, and I had blood coming out of my ear. So, and I'm hearing all this talk in the background. I'm hearing people say, "Man, he's got a cut on his head. It's bleeding like hell, and he's got blood coming out of his ear." So I'm kind of thinking the worst, to be honest with you. But so I'm laying there listening to this, and the fire department shows up. They brought 2 ambulances, one for her, one for me. She is a nurse, and she decided not to go to the hospital. But anyway, so they look me over, and they're like, "Man, we got to get him to the ambulance." The people that are working in the ambulance come over to me, and they're like, "Man, we got to get him to the hospital immediately. He's got blood coming out of his ear. He's got a pretty good hit on his head." And then so he takes something and washes out my ear. I guess it's like a Q-tip with I don't know. And he goes, "Oh, okay. It's scratched or cut in there." So that makes sense. And I'm on blood thinners because I had a 6-way heart bypass and a mitral valve put in about 10 years ago. So they give me to the hospital and start doing CT scans. First of all, they do a CT scan on my head. Then I thought I had a rib that was broken. They did a CT scan on everything from my head down. And of course they seen the leg was, the left part of the bottom leg was messed up. They did, ain't no telling what the bill is on the CT scans, but they did the scans and come up with a conclusion that there was no head injury. I've got a hard head, but anyways, there's no problem in the head, but there is a problem in the lower bottom left leg, and you should have already seen that picture, and I'll put it up there. It was kind of broke in a weird place. So, and I always thought a broken leg was you go in, they put a deal in there, like a rod or something, and screw it to your leg, and you're good. And it's like a 5-6 week deal. But anyways, it was a hell of a hit. I've reached back out to the lady again. I don't know what the bill's going to be. You leave a comment and tell me what I did have to have surgery on the leg, and they put some plates and screws in there. And I don't know what that looks like because I haven't gotten an x-ray of it yet. But I'll try and get a picture of it before I post this video. But man, what, freak deal. Just a freak deal. Getting, you always worry about going down on a motorcycle, but you don't really worry about getting hit by somebody that's on one and you're standing in a parking lot. But anyways, I just wanted to update y'all. And we still got some stuff coming. I'm going to do some side-by-sides where I can just sit in those. We're going to do some in-dealership stuff. And I'm thinking about going ahead and starting my how I post video and how I make the videos. I've since changed and went to a full laptop in DaVinci Resolve 19. And I paid for the premium software. But I'm going to show you how you could do this on CapCut. So I'm going to start putting out a video series on that, filming your video, bringing it into CapCut, and what I do, and I'm going to take it super slow. And I always answer comments, but that'll probably be on the nearest horizon, is how I build video. But anyways, hey, I just wanted to update y'all. Nothing's changed. I'm going to get back to it immediately. And man, thank y'all so much. I almost dropped the phone there. And I'll see you on the next one. God bless.